Which mod did this? Hi everyone. Nami, I just got here. Golden Train, interesting. You know who, I do know who, Fossix. I know exactly who did that. So, hi. I'm miserable in a few ways, more ways than one. So I'm actually really looking forward to Ghost Trick because of it. Best fruit, cherry, 65%. The rest of you said grapefruit. So for one, I had an allergy shot today. It was really bad. Like, it hurts to move my arms. They normally don't do that. So, like, that's one reason. Hi, thanks. Bye.
Oh, sorry. I should do this.
I know we'll talk about it in the morning, so I'm not gonna say anything tonight. I'm just gonna say that we watched Weapons, and I literally finished it right before stream, which is why I'm late. So, we'll talk about it tomorrow morning. And I'll give my feelings on it then. But I did say I was miserable for a few reasons. Where's this mouse? There's the mouse. There's the mouse over there. Vagabond, LMAO. Anyway, so Ghost Trick. Looking forward to this. Some tonal whiplash today. Trick the misery away. Could get some apple flavored drinks to cheer you up. Sorry, I need to put something on my grocery list. Where did that go on the list? Under produce. Good, that's where it goes. Sounds like you need a hug and a treat. I sure do, Rachel. A hug and a treat would be great. Instead I get a ghost and a trick.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Well, what kind of treat you want? What you want?
I don't know.
I can give you a treat. You can eat that box.
I don't want that.
Do you want matcha pocky?
No, I don't want that either.
Do you want one tiny lint chocolate?
No, no. I kind of only want grilled cheese for dinner because, like, I honestly don't feel super great, and, like, eating the butter chicken sounds awful.
I forgot we hadn't had dinner.
Yeah. I've been kind of in all day, so, like, I don't think I should eat that. You can have it.
Yeah.
But I'll have grilled cheese.
Okay, well, I'll wait till you're done.
Okay.
Do you need something to tide you over? Because I ate half a bag of Gardettos.
I know you did.
So I'm feeling great. But I could bring you like 20, one of your protein bars or something if you want.
That doesn't sound good on the stomach I have.
Well, do you know what you want?
Grilled cheese.
Like now? Like you want me to make you a grilled cheese right now?
Kinda. You can play Ghost Trick for me while I eat it. Listen, I was traumatized. Okay. I know a few people who would have really not liked that movie. Anyway, we have a 32-month resub from Sherlock913, 32 months from Mr. Viperfang, Chaz. Yeah, I did think of you, Chaz, during the movie and thought Chaz wouldn't like this. I watched Weapons, Renee. That's why I'm late. We were finishing it. I have a 32-month resub from Renee. Hey, watch Wicked 2. I'm watching that this coming weekend. I have plans to go see it this weekend. I have a 300 bits sent from Jacebook who says, yay, Golden Kappa. 100 bits from Storms002. Jet gifted a sub to Musicos1. 32-month resub from WonderJ13. 29 months from Monostarstorm. 31 months from DevStats. And 100 bits from Eli Gamer X. Cureflame. Thank you. Thank you all for the resubs and the bits during this golden train that we apparently have. And I watched Wicked 1 on the plane to Japan, back from Japan. To like refresh things, even though like I've listened to the soundtrack a few times. Yeah, Renee, you would probably like Weapons. Steven liked it. I know Carly is very excited to hear my review of Weapons. Switch cam. I forgot. Nope, it's this one. We have Fossix gifting a sub to the Mailman96. Thank you for the gift sub. Alright, we are playing this game, and we just saved, this guy. What's his face? I don't remember. The commissioner? The mayor? The governor? Important guy. Sakura Silicas says, I hope Missile shows up. Me too. I also hope Missile shows up. I got to see a Pomeranian Sunday and today. It was the same Pomeranian. It wasn't two different Pomeranians. We also found out Camilla was kidnapped instead of his daughter. Yeah, we did find that out. Because, like, the case popped open and she's just sitting there with a book. The Pomeranian I saw today was super cute, and he had a really dense coat, which is way different than Jules's Pomeranian, and then Sasha had not a dense coat either. Sasha was very fluffy, but like you'd get Sasha wet and she'd be like a little rat. But the Pomeranian that I saw today and Sunday has a really, really dense coat. Like, you would touch him and it was just like, you could feel that you weren't hitting his body. He was super cute though. He really wanted attention. Alright, so we're back to this game. Anyway, so I'm really hoping that Missile shows up in this game again real soon. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter Camilla, not the minister's daughter. Oh, that's right, it's his daughter. Okay. Winter coat, maybe? I mean, it's only November, and it's only just starting to get chilly here. Like, and I say chilly lightly. Like, I was outside for a long time yesterday, and it was like 60s into the 50s, and I had a t-shirt on. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Sissel, she has a name. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. Grill him, Lynn. But Camilla, why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old justice minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. Poor girl kidnapped for ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists too, like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. There's no way it could be just coincidence. And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it. I told you before, Detective, I want you to stand back. Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. How can I believe in you? I'm a realist. If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't? It's complicated. Why does life have to be such a complicated thing? But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make if it's not my daughter? Lynn, I didn't think about that. Ooh, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. I bet, yep, I knew it. He was coming back soon. Miss me, baby? Inspector Cabanella. Take me 5 whole minutes to get here from the parking lot. This is a good bop. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Why did you bring him here? Why isn't he brought into, like, custody? Just bring him to the minister's house. Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn, please don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye. Look at all the things I can do. I can hit X. Lynn doesn't really know that Jowd is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and the kidnapping are real threats, and time marches on. I'll gather information and see if I can think of something. This all relates back to me somehow, I just know it. Cabanella's theme is called Lanky and Loose Lawman. Perfect. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know 2 things to be true, and 2 things only. 1, he was given the death penalty, and 2, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Exactly! That's what I'm saying. Grilled cheese, thank you! Thank you! Oh, it's so perfect! Look at that! Look at this grilled cheese.
Don't let them know I can actually cook.
Look how good that
looks. I've had this bit running for 16 years. You can't let them know that I can actually cook.
Look at that. Both sides, too?
Uh-huh. No, I gotta go put the butter in the toaster. Derp, 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 scoot to derp, derp, derp. Gonna go burn down the house. Boop, a doop.
Did you turn off the stove?
Yes.
Uncle.
Do you need anything else? You good?
Another hug. Movie was a lot. Movie was so much.
Me finishing the movie thinking, that was good. That was light. That was like, you know, that I was like, I did good. This is really good. And then Mao immediately being like,
I regret watching
I regret watching this movie. And I'm like, oh. All right. All right. That's, you know, that's fine. But you had a good time.
A time, yes.
You had a good time because you were with me. Right? You were with me. That was good. That part was good. I was there. We laughed.
I did laugh once near the end.
I think you laughed a few times, actually.
When else would I have laughed?
There was
no
stuff.
light.
There was some funny stuff in the movie. Like, it wasn't as funny as Final Destination, but like it was like funny. Like it had some moments.
I think I'm done watching horror.
I mean, you know, it's whatever you know, whatever is good for you. That's fine. I would still recommend it. I would still recommend it to people for sure. Like it was good. It's good. We could talk about it tomorrow. We don't have to talk about it tonight. But I had fun, and like it's, you know, it's pretty. I immediately sent a message to my parents because I was like, oh, my parents would really love this movie. So hopefully they'll watch it soon because I think my mom would really like it. So time to watch it again at Thanksgiving. One more time.
Can I bring my bike?
So your bike can watch it?
No, so I can go ride my bike.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's good. You like your sandwich? That's good. That's good. That's good. You want me to read your alerts? Okay. We had 300 bits from Kit Collide who says, since we have food distracting from game, I have a food question. I'm looking into getting a rice cooker for the first time. Any suggestions or advice?
We have a Zojirushi. Chaz, do you guys have a... What do you have? You have the other one.
Yeah, I mean...
I would buy first based on size.
Yeah.
Because there's different size ones.
You gotta know how much rice you want to make, basically. Because you can get them, you know, like, if you're a whole family, it's like, we need all this rice. But if you're like not, then you just get like a few, because ours can make, I think ours can make up to 3 cups of rice, and we usually make 1, but that 3 allows it to like, okay, we can make more rice if we want.
Tiger. Chaz, I think that's what you have.
Are all the extra settings worth it? So like what ours does, so I don't know.
So when I looked at what we were going to get,
Yeah.
I looked at the different types of rice each one of them does.
Yeah.
And I said, well, we make jasmine rice a lot. Mm-hmm. And I wanted something that could do like a short grain sushi rice.
Yeah.
And then at the time, you were eating a lot of brown rice, and it did GABA brown rice.
Yes.
So I was looking at those, and I was kind of like, well, these are the ones that are most important to me, and this machine is the one that does those.
Yeah.
So, like, ours does not do some of the other things that some of the other ones do.
Yeah. And, like, some of them, you can get it where, like, you can put the rice in at the start of the day and go to work and at a certain point, it'll just turn itself on and start cooking your rice, so it'll be ready in time.
And it'll hold it warm for,
So, yeah.
I think, up to 4 hours.
Which, like, depending on your use case, could be, like, super useful, right? So there's a lot of, like, little features. You kind of have to decide, like, do I want this? Do I not want this? What kind of rice am I making? But certainly Zojirushi is a good brand. So... But yeah, there's other brands too. It does make rice good.
It does make rice good.
Renee says, all I know is you're supposed to wash your rice or you summon a very angry man on TikTok.
Do we use it for other things? No, we have not.
Ours does sing a little song.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's from Japan, where everything has to sing a little song.
I learned on this trip that the crosswalks, depending on if you're going... this way or this way, make a different noise.
Neat. Okay.
Anyway.
Did you eat your grilled
I
cheese?
did. Thank you for the grilled. It was very good.
Okay. Well, if you need anything else, you let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, we have 300 bits from Jet who says, since you're both here, I have an interview tomorrow for a position in Virginia. I'm pretty overqualified for it, so we'll see how it goes.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good vibes. Good luck vibes. Hope that goes well.
Mm-hmm. Hope that goes well. Hope to hear good news soon.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. Just gonna...
Thanks.
You have fun with your game.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go work.
We also have 300 bits from Will Peters who says, what movie did he make you watch? Weapons. It was horror. That's all I'm going to say about it. Alright. Anyway, now we can figure out why Cabanella brought Jowd here all the way. Okay, but now Mal, think of it. You can make him watch both Wicked movies. Nah. I'm going with someone else. Alright, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to prison? Thank you for seeing. I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So, were all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Oh yeah, this is definitely drama. Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Len. I just stood off screen where no one was paying any attention to me, a criminal who has already escaped once tonight. But Detective Jowd, I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But... Alright, let's do the thing that I do. That's the wrong L. I don't like the Nintendo ZLL system. I can examine the water pitcher. This brave little water pitcher saved the Justice Minister's life. He drank all of the water, so now it's empty. I think he should get it refilled. You never know when another fit may visit. Wiggle. Spear. I can talk to a few people. Alright, I guess we're talking to him first. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution tonight. Ha ha ha. I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla. What? Camilla? I checked it out for myself, I'm positive. No, it can't be. And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that'll be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer any more after tonight. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end the girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours. Is it true what Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know? The murder 5 years ago. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work, she went in first. Bang. I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her. Oh my, that's so horrible. Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move? Powers of the Dead. It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There is no other explanation. That's what I'd convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day in the room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know of these powers. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Jowd, there's still time before dawn, a little anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right, that was an antique gun I'd had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design? Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Somebody made a change to the contraption's design, then manipulated it. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course. Well, yeah, the gun, come to think of it. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption, but one thing was for certain, that gun was still smoking. So that gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean... And that detective still thinks it's a music box. So that's what was in the box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police, my own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into details. When I was all done, I turned myself in. Okay. Detective Jowd, is what you just told us now true? Yes, of course. In that case, there's still time. Still time? Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd, and of course little Camilla didn't do it either. The true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Camilla's sake. That sounds wonderful. Suddenly, I'm on board. Thank you, Detective Jowd. Lynn, where is that music box now? In Temsky Park. Temsick Park. Temsick Park? Camilla left it there. That gun is important evidence. You better go pick it up. Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Sissel, take care of Detective Jowd. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. And yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say. Why? What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby. Then I guess we better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please don't bow down to me, and especially not that low. In that case, I can have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up. Would you be so kind? Yes, sir. The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with proof of Jowd's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. I've got to do something about that kidnapping somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here. I did it again, that was ZL. Hey... Most likely the minister won't stop the execution, not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. But it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it how? I doubt his wife is ever going to answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right, but a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost. Yes? I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, Detective. For these past 5 years, Camilla is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. The key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter, but is there a way? Alright. Can I talk to him? Excuse me, Mr. Minister? I can't hear you, la 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 la. I'm sure you heard everything we've been saying. Are you telling me you don't believe any of it? Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you. But there's somebody else whom I trust even less. Oh yeah? Who's that? Me. I can't explain your existence. It's not normal, but I'm pretty abnormal myself. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination. A delusion. Would you listen to a delusion? To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I got the bit about you not trusting me, though. Good. Is this a remappable controller? Maybe I could put it on, like, GL, I don't know. I'm not gonna really mess with things, I'm just gonna keep messing up. Vagabond, I listen to all my delusions. Well, I suppose I need to... Oh wait, X. Well, hanging around here won't change anything. I've got 10 minutes before the prison van shows up. If I could just do something about the kidnapping in those 10 minutes. Guess the telephone lines are my only hope. Let's go. So... probably nothing there. Probably nothing there for this. Nothing there. Although... if Missile's there, and we can bark, the lady might do something. It's been a while since I've been places. The phone's broken? At Lynn's apartment? Chicken, guard room, basement. And then Camilla's old house. Did the phone at Lynn's fall into the fish tank? Will it still work? I don't know. It's worth a shot. Line doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start by going here. Just as I thought. The little girl is safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of sad fate lit a fire in Joud's heart, and the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way. I bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too. Save. Yes, continue playing. It's like I'm some kind of protagonist, Aldo. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed coughing. I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing, did you leave your nice warm bed to go out in the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter. There's no reason to go out this late at night. My fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what it brought you. Your fever is now worse than ever. Worse now than ever. We have a 28-month resub from LV Technician. Hello. Good evening. I didn't even notice you were gone. Cheers. Yida says there's a point where Amelie's gone, and if you come to this place at that point, you could be fooled into thinking that she was really kidnapped. Interesting. I do know that people have been saying that you can go to other places, and you see things in the story you might be missing. You don't, like, need to, but it just kind of fills in some spots. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Amelie. Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now if I can just make use of that feeling somehow. That would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Someone also pointed out that these change. And I figured that because it's like, hey, she went to the park to look for an important piece of evidence. Hey look, it's Missile. Missile, come back. Alright, so we can maybe reach that on the... if it swings back. Otherwise, the lighter. Oh no, that's not close enough at all. I'm sure wherever Missile is, he's trying his best. Amelie, I told you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Amelie. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? This is a fraught family dynamic. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous, like calling your father. Super Saiyan. I can hear you, you know. Whew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this so this lady so Amelie can call. We can light this again. Open. Turn knob. Swing harder. Make chime. Latch. Valve. Hoist. Chandelier. Turn. Can't turn that back. Sure don't know what that did. Drop the rat. Whee! Well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Oh my god. Did you fancy the vintage My Whiskered Friend? Wait, I was getting an X, yeah. She's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to the one side too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Turn. Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Especially after I just watched Weapons earlier today. The chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. She has a rich external monologue. If only more people did. Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Alright, so I can hoist. Burn brighter. Hoist. What? I don't exactly know how the situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious, but now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Hoist. I can't hoist, but I sure can burn brighter. That didn't do what I wanted. So I can't hoist. I can turn this crank though. What a naughty chandelier. We have a 29-month resub from Moonlit Boulevard. Thank you. Hello, good evening. Okay, so we did that. Did I have time here? No, I didn't. I had time to do that. Such insolence. Need to burn lighter then drop? Maybe. This lady's surprisingly quick. She dodged that thing like a pro. I guess I'd better get serious here. I mean, I could try that. Burn brighter. Oh, I know what I need to do. Her hair's right above it. Is it insolence or insulation? Whatever, I'll look it up tomorrow. Do I have to do it in reverse, maybe? No, because it's already down, and the second it's down, she's upset about it. Are you trying to light the poor lady on fire? Maybe. I better not put out the lamp right now. It'll only pour oil in the flames of anger of this lady's heart. I want to give Emily a chance to use the phone. I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. I can open that. I can light that. I don't think I've soft locked it yet. Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, but this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with. The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? The poor thing, destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. Alright, so... I can burn brighter, and I can drop it. And I can probably hoist it when it's down, but if she's already over there doing that, I can't. I can't relatch that. I can't reach the windmill. Is there anything else in the room I can go to trick? I can turn the valve some more. But I don't think that does anything. And I tried those things. That does nothing. That also does nothing. And I can't reach the telephone. So I feel like it's something here. Because, like, her hair's right over that candle. Maybe it's a matter of timing the chandelier? I mean, let me try it the second I get control back. She went that way that time. Oh, I got her that time. Oh. Emily, help me. Mama. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Here's to the weakness of my darling angel. That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. What's going on here? Emily, look, do you see this? Help me, please. Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. The only trouble is she can't reach it. I guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Oh, that's right, the angle of those candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? The novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. I better not put out the lamp right now. So, let's see. That doesn't do what I need it to. This probably does nothing at this point. The valve is still doing nothing. The only thing I can really do is bring her up and down and burn the chandelier brighter. Sacrocelica, burn brighter, chaos emote. Oh my gosh. Now I really owe that poor rat an apology. But this might be a really good chance for me too. I have to get that phone to Amelie. Alright, well, let's go do that. This whole scene is wild. Mama! What in the world is going on here? Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. Don't you dare, Amelie. I won't have it. Get me down. Hello, Papa? Amelie, is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old Mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake, but it's all right now. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of a justice minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you. Love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Amelie. I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of a justice minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Oh, maybe you better wait until you're older for that. Okay. So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. If only there was a ghost nearby. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be the chandelier. Here is to Papa and Mama's darling angel. I wish I could clink a wine glass on nothing. All of a sudden, everybody is getting along again. It's such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. What is this family all about? We have a 32-month resub from Dragonly. Hello. Welcome in. In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled, I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van. They do that in the podcast I listen to, and it's great. I can't do it with this. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Just put a bell bike on my water bottle. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. Hey, Stephen. Could you fill out my water for me?
You want ice?
A little.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake, and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Cabanela kicks Joe. Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. X. I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? Thank you. Kicks Joe, then dances. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? Now, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now, but I had no idea there were powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Man, tonight is just a lot of exposition, isn't it? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Private Butter for Christ. Yup. Tonight is plot night, when Parthia says. All the plot. Alright, manipulator. There are some cases in this country right now that are under top secret investigation. Plot. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top-secret information with inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during the TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. I bet Missile did it. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving the nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken and it proved to be a big mistake. What? Your big mistake you were mistaken about? Do you know how they committed the crime? IDK ghosts, I guess. Thank you, an hour after. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? Sorry, that's still getting me. Ghosts. Only a reasonable explanation. I suppose everybody has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. Do 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 do. Crime's haunted. There's something I'd like the 2 of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. What if we just killed Cabanela so he can join our secret conversations? Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What's going on? This document. What am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Wait, don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. but my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, A. Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanel's report on the existence of a manipulator. As the Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, the nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. There's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that! Are you? After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. And what I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator, is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there is a ghost talking to us right now. What'd you say? Zhao, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I guess so. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit, ghost, God's in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Inspector. This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is it's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. It looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Can I talk to him first? I knew, actually, right from the beginning. Knew what? That you saved my life the first time we met tonight. Oh, that. When I talked about that miserable, pathetic, short-sighted, disgraceful man, I knew I was talking about me. I hated who I had become, but you helped me appreciate the truth. Now I truly understand the wonderful support I've been getting from so many, including that of my loving family. I'm glad to hear that. I'm starting to realize what a lucky man I am. And it's all thanks to you. Just sneak around here, talk to him. I never saw that coming. The minister being controlled, huh? Truly sorry, Detective Jowd. I have no excuse to offer you. You know, maybe it was all for the best. What do you mean? If you had never been manipulated, You never would have believed the power existed. After all, you're a realist, right? Just goes to show you, you never know when even the worst things could turn out good. Detective Jowd, I don't know what to say. Alright, Sissel, you better go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she's got a habit of taking on other people's problems. Yeah, I know. Let's see. She's in Temsk Park, eh? I got an X first. Yep. I wonder why the inspector in white went running out like that. But I'm more concerned about Lynn. She looked really upset. I better go see her, fast. Sneak around here. That was too far. Alright, park. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off towards Temsk Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The Manipulator. A person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? To nothingness. I could play longer, but I'm curious. I don't know how much longer the game is. Chaz, what should I do? Lynn says she didn't remember meeting or shooting us. That's true. You got a lot of game left? Okay. So I can continue playing. 2/3 of the way? Alright. The site of little Lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. But what did she find? A leaf. Leaflet. Huh? What's he doing here? La la la, let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late, la la la. A little late? It's already ice cold. Can't reach. There we go. Hat. Spin. Leaflet, leaflet. Love letter. Spin. Ooh, I got this thing spinning pretty fast. I didn't even put much effort into it. This is quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of playground equipment. I can just imagine the poor kids who get sent flying all over the park. Whistle. Leaflet. Close. Rugby ball. Open. What just happened? I wasn't even pumping my feet. The swing swings me and I sling the chicken. The swing is swung and the chicken is slung. Everything always comes back to the chicken in the end. I'm not even gonna try to figure that one out. Moving on. Spin. Basketball. There we go. Baseball. Move. Move. Baseball. Seesaw. Tire. Leaf. Hi, we're here, Len. Oh, there you are, Sissel. Sorry, we were just like hopping around a tree for no reason. From your dejected expression, I gather, you didn't find what you were looking for? Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead, something horrible. Horrible? What is it? There, in the grass. You better see for yourself. It looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? Nope, I suppose not. Leaf. Dumpster lid. Oil drum. Mascot. Trowel. Stuff over there. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. You there. You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you, leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly, examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name. My name. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come now and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the rock of the gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching. But we are young. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. This is the second best character or the worst, Vagabond says. And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in the park and defend it. Okay, and what does this have to do with this rock of the gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It is written quite clearly in the fourth leaflet in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Eek. I'm coming. Just hold on. I'll be right there. I've located the target, Beauty. A girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Eek! Oh gods, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? Mino, the mascot, the symbol of Temsk Park. Forget about the name of the big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes, the power of the rock of the gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. And then the same power very deliberately crushed you instead. Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Was it the mischief of the gods, or was it a ghost trick? But nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? Trick time. Look at that, there's another flame besides mine. Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so? Pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be? Doo 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 doo. Who could it be now? I definitely believe it is either a god or somebody god adjacent. I know that's related. But maybe I'd better try talking to this person. Trowel. What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's you. Hey. Sissel! It is Missile! Yay! Missile's back. Missile is a god. It sure is. Hooray! Ow. Popper is back. Dog has stronger powers than Sissel. Oh my, it's Missile. You look well for being dead. Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it. I tried really hard and I did it. I saved Miss Camilla. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked. After Miss Camilla went out and you left, I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it. And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. And then, here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it, I barked, you bet I did. And I went running after her too. Oh no! And then I guess I died. Kita, yeah, about that. And then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla, crushed under that big scary lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Camilla. I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart, and then... I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anybody else could. And I remembered what you did for me and how you saved me. So... you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death. You bet I did. Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Now's my chance, I thought. I saw the core. I don't know, it looks pretty far. I stretched out my paw towards the core, and oh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try it for yourself. I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance? Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing. So then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside? Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually. Huh? I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel. You can't? Then how did you... I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. And it had a core too. A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf. What in the world? I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is. Swap things with the same shape? Go ahead and try it. Press swap. That's incredible. And so that's how you saved your mistress, is it? And that's how you became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager. Meager? Because you see, I saw one more. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree. Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that, then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head. But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. It's a rugby ball. Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Mino. So why didn't you swap them, Missile? I couldn't. I can't stretch my paw a little further. I can stretch my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death if I do say so myself. I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do. I bet there's something you can do now. Huh? Well, if we work together, you and me. Sissel, you think so? I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me? Of course. Naturally. So we're going to drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back to 4 minutes before. Rewind the rewind. Alright, well, it's a football. I think it was tagged as rugby ball. Let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then you have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball. Okay, rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. It looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile. Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press ZR. Alright, I didn't learn which one ZR was, so I didn't confuse it with R. That way you'll be able to control me. Then if you press ZR, control will come back to me. Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody. Alright, so. Alright, Missile. Your powers are the key this time. Okay, I'm ready. I can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call on me if you find anything you want to try. Probably the best thing to do is try a bunch of things and see how it goes. And if I see something we can swap, I should use ZR. Okay, so we have trowel. I don't need to talk to Missile. Wait, did I just soft lock myself? Sorry about all this trouble, Sissel. If only my paw could reach a little further. Tiger, yeah, that's the trap. I could have swapped that big lump one more time. Swapped it with that rugby ball in the tree nearby. That's alright, that's what we're going to do now, together. I'm going to give it my best. The first thing to do is to find a path to that rugby ball. Find the clock and pick up one. Okay. This can do nothing. Alright, missile. Your powers are... So I can open this. Nothing. This is round, though. Keep that in mind. No. ZR. No. I know time is passing. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. Back. Nope. I don't understand how to do it yet. I can't. Nope. I haven't figured out how to swap. I thought I could swap the circles. There we go. Now I have it swapped. Nope. ZR. Move. The seesaw won't budge. Maybe because of the swap I made? Guess the little ball's about all the weight I can handle. Shapes, oh no. What do you think of my lightning fast pace? I wish you would knock it off is what I think. We don't have time to prepare. I think we're gonna have to find a way to stop him from running. As far as I can see, the only way to do that is to use the playground equipment. The what? You know, the seesaw, the swings, those things. Precisely, except there is one more piece of equipment to be exact. Stop him with the equipment, eh? Maybe I should rethink things here. So, no, don't do that yet. Actually, yeah, do that yet. Okay. I hit ZL. No. Why do these have to be opposite? Move back. Thank you. Oh, I can't reach it. Dang it. It was much simpler on the original DS. Trying to see what I can do here. Because that's not shaped. This is something, though. And I can't reach... I can swap those things? So this'll move to that. Nope. Nope. Why do they have to be opposite? This is frustrating. Especially when it's a timed one right here at the start. Those two things are circles, though. No, we need to switch back to Sissel. No. Nothing is the right shape. That's not the button again. This does nothing to help me. Ah, PDF. Okay, so let's see. There's the baseball, there's the tire. Sissel, that funny flattened ball is still in the tree. Yeah, I know. And there isn't much more time. I have to find a way somehow. No, I don't want to talk to Sissel. I want to... No. Look at this funny flattened ball. It's the same shape as that horrible Beano. Too far to swap from here. Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me. We have to find a way to get this ball closer to that Mino thing. Knock it down from a tree, I say. There must be something we can do. Let's hold home. Does this change it forever, or is it just, I mean, Steven can go back into it, but like, is it just my profile? How does this work? Because this is frustrating. Chess is not sure it's a good idea. It's going to make the on-screen prompts incorrect. That's true. I do have to just get used to it. When I get messed up on camera stuff, like when it switches how the camera works on different games, I just have to play it a while. And this is the first time I've had both. Alright, so I have baseball. I have an idea here. I need to switch back to Sissel, who needs to not be able to reach anything. How did I reach that before? If you're frustrated with buttons, tonight might be just the time to take a break. Well, I think I have an idea quick I want to try. So the baseball was here. And when we jumped, or when he jumped on it, it flew up in the air. So if it flies up in the air, it'll take me up to the rugby ball. And I can't reach the globe, and Missile cannot do anything like that. So I think I just need to be in the baseball here. I think that's what I need to do. The thing was spinning before. Alright, so L. Open. Okay, so now I'm in the baseball. So my thought is when he jumps on it, would you look at that? There's sure a lot of round things. Yeah, I got that there were 3 round things. Oh boy, that means it's time for me, right? Oh boy. So, but the baseball can fly better. But the tire might stop him from doing something. So now I have 2 options. My hair is also round. Let's see, to use missile's powers, I just tap ZR. I'll try it and see what happens. Okay, well I did it. So if I swap these, and then I can't quite reach that, but if I do that, here he comes. If I put the tire in there, maybe it won't move. I don't think I need to be in the swing. Whew, here you come already. I swore myself not to repeat my mistakes. Mistakes? When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. And now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning-fast speed. I've been thinking, what if we could stop this man from running? Maybe he wouldn't get squished? It wouldn't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over. Stop him, eh? I think I'm right here. Nope. CR. Move you, maybe. The rugby ball falls. We probably need missile over here. So we switch here. We move you to the baseball. And then we wait and see what happens. That did not do what I wanted at all. But it did go up there and hit some things that I could have probably done. Okay. So that does give me some thought. Because the baseball went up. If it hit there, it could knock that. I probably have to have the dumpster closed for that. I'm thinking through this. And then Missile has to switch it when it's closer. You can't go swell in the air. But the ball could hit the other ball and knock it down. That's the thought I'm having. But they're very adamant that I can stop him from running. They're like, what if we slow him down or stop him? But I kind of don't feel like it because he was like, no, I have youthful exuberance here. So I think I needed to be up in the tree and like move the umbrella down first. That's what I'm thinking. But then what am I using Missile for to switch round things? Yeah, there's a lot around things. They really want me to go do something with Missile here. No, don't talk. Just swap. And then maybe go away here. And you wait 1 second for him to jump on that. There we go. Now we're gonna stand in the boot. Can't reach. Close. Open. That was close. If I hit the ball, I could have knocked it down. Is that all this umbrella can be used for? For knocking the rugby ball down? Don't forget about my powers. And don't forget about my recklessness of youth. Look at this funny flattened ball. It's the same, yeah, I know it's the same shape. A way to get this ball closer to that Mino thing. Knock it down from the tree, I say. Okay, well now he's going to jump there. Let's see what he does. That did not do it. Okay. So I have to switch the baseball back. It's not the tire at all. So what was the point in switching the tire in the first place? Or do I want to put the basketball where the baseball is? Because the tire is not it at all. No. I had my fingers on the right button, too. I think the basketball's the way to go. You gonna jump? Thank you. Here. Spin faster. The boot's there though. Russell. I feel like this needs to be open. I need to be here, I feel like. No, don't talk. No. Let's go be the rugby ball. Because that'll get us over there if I get knocked down. No. The umbrella won't close, will it? The ball must be in the way. Oh well, I guess we don't have to close it. But do what then, Sissel? Wait, I shouldn't have. There isn't much more time. I have to find a way somehow. So did not see that coming. I never thought the umbrella would catch the ball. Did you see that the tree branch, it shook a little? I think I saw it shake too. Oh, I know what to do. If only it shook a little more. It would knock that terrible rugby ball down from this terrible tree. Maybe it needs a little more weight. In the air, I have to switch it. One more step. Okay, but here's my question then. Does the umbrella go open or closed? We have a 19-month resub from Stalker Mike 1987 and 300 bits from Jets who says it's tricky to ghost on time to trick that ghost right on time. It's tricky. I hit the wrong button. Move. I hit the wrong button and I'm a second late. Okay. So, I'm gonna leave it the baseball for now. Or does it want me to switch something in particular so it can be like, you did it? Hooray, I did it again! Now I wait a second. Wiggle. Alright, so I did that. So now we're gonna ZR. Oh my god, no. Tire. No. There we go. Swap that. Oh, it needs to probably be in the air. Swap it again. But let's wait a second. I have my fingers on the right button. I won't mess this up. Oh. Okay. Oh, I know what to do. When the basketball's up there, the tire can get switched and pull it down. Now I got it. Open. Alright, so we are going to go to the baseball, switch it with the basketball, and then we're gonna just wait here with missile. And then here, we're gonna wait for him to come over. Spin. There, we moved the ball. What do you think, Missile? With the ball there, I think I can do it. In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then from there, you can swap Mino one more time. The final movement is near Missile. Are you ready? You bet. Trick time. Do I have to do this one myself? Because I can't reach that. Oh wait, can I? No. I think I have to wait for it to fall. Okay, watch me, Sissel. Here I go. The finishing touches. You can do it, Missile. Swap Mino with that ball. There, how's that? My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. And now Mino is right where he belongs. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Fate averted. Now nobody has to die, except for one brave little somebody. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go back and save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't you wish your life away already? Oh, of course, you're right. Okay, Missile, have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then, to the present. That one was pretty tough. And so, Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry, I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's all right. After all, she has me. Missile, are you in there? Miss Lynn, leave Miss Camilla to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. Miss Lynn. I'm going to leave it up to Missile. You have to believe in him. It kind of looks like Missile's being left up to the wind. Sakura Celica says, "Go, Missile, you're a god." I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me, pardon me. My apologies. This is for you. Oh. You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Excuse me, but are you? No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. 10 years ago? Are you talking about... Trick time. Close the lid. Can't do anything else. Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If it isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? It could just be coincidence. But apparently you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? What happened 10 years ago? Mal trying to run from the flop. Yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that. What is this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there, in front of us. Missile. Wait a minute. You say gods, but do you mean dogs? Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? Rock of the Gods, Temsk Park. The Rock of the Gods. The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? So this rock you're talking about, it's a meteorite? Precisely. It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? That day I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Eek! Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. I suppose that's not Lynn. I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick it was painful. Just when I couldn't stand it any longer, that's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. Sab's online. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. "10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods." Oh my, I can't believe it. The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temsk, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. I never knew about this Temsk. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. But that's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Lynn. Is it, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temsk after the name of the park that it fell in, and then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in this park, and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. That is my mission. I see. I'm taking you with me, Missile. So 10 years ago, the little girl that wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get it, but Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temsk, that's what I'm trying to say, thing. And if he knew, then the man died, I took his life. Was that confession of his all about? What was that confession of his all about? The rocks of the gods that fell on the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples on the pond when a pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Say rocks of the gods 10 times fast. Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd. Anyway, here's the music box. We found the music box, Detective Jowd. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything had been resolved, I wanted you to give this to him. Him? You mean Inspector Cabanela, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Jowd. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to it, you know. Arr. Ah. See? He calls that a knack. Looks more like brute strength to me. Here you are. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know, maybe because she's a detective's daughter? Not leaving any evidence behind and all that? Haha. In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, so something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind the frame too. Those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed there in that room that day. And it didn't work out the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly, some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in court, and so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. Let's talk here. Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. The only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are totally different now. Don't know why I inserted the word totally there. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions, in order to find the truth about us. Fair enough, fire away. Manipulator. Cecil told me all about it, Detective Jowd. About the manipulator. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister, too. Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Ugh. Cecil, do you think that's what happened to me, too? What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me you were manipulated, too. There was always part of me that just couldn't believe it. The image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it, and why did they do it? Stay over there. That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right, I knew it. See, Detective Jowd? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Jowd about it. I told him about seeing that exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? I've never even heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Detective Jowd, you must have heard this name before. Temsk. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago, you were there. So you found out about that, did you? I hear that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't that mean you, quote, you didn't, quote, steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Jowd, you told me that 10 years ago. The person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away, no question about it. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true. You were trying to save me. Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident, a suspect who was being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down, alone in the park. Hold it right there. I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him, bad. The warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. Detective Jowd. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn. So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished the last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. The final face. The face of the man in the park that day. Wait, just 1 minute. It can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. The face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole, the man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Jowd. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight, and he died right in front of me. By the way, the man that I know, the man in the park that day by, isn't Sissel. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Mr. Minister, Inspector Cabanello, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanella? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. And even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What's going on, Inspector Cabanella? The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to grow ever longer. Inspector Cabanella's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing than when I started. New song. Save current place. There's a good spot to wrap up for tonight. Chess says, find out next week on Ghost Trick. Dun dun dun. It is a good cliffhanger to end on. Wild lore drop. Yeah. Oh, but what if we keep playing? What a mean cliffhanger. It is a mean cliffhanger. There will be Ghost Trick next week, though. It's so late, guys. Let me sleep. All right, Nina, you can go to sleep. Let's talk about things that are coming up. I gotta check something. Where is that app? Where is it? There it is. I have a painting up for auction right now. It ends in 3 days on the 28th at 4:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Daylight Time. Whatever New York time is at. So if you're interested in owning Leaf Ripples, the original canvas, you can bid on that for a few more days. Are we in Standard? I just know the sun sets at like 4 p.m. and I hate it so much. Let's see. I'm going to talk about things that are coming up, and then I'm going to talk bike talk for a minute, and then I'm going to leave. It changed when we were in Japan. I know. Because I was like, it's 13 hours ahead. And then I had to do the math and be like, it's 14 hours ahead. Hi.
Are you ready?
I am. Tomorrow morning is breakfast stream. Thank you. Breakfast stream normal. Donkey Kong Bonanza is going to be tomorrow instead of Wednesday.
That's true. That's true.
So, if you are someone who watches that, make sure you're tuned in tomorrow and not Wednesday, because there will be no stream on Wednesday.
That's true. Don't comb.
Thursday will be breakfast stream. Friday, my stream.
Thursday is Thanksgiving stream.
It is Thanksgiving stream Thursday. Are we just canceling my stream Friday?
It's currently unlikely.
Okay, my stream
Is
is
what I'm-
unlikely Friday.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Okay.
we'll definitely be here to do the finale for Odyssey.
Yes, Odyssey will be happening for sure.
But your Friday morning art stream is unlikely, as we will be returning from Myrtle Beach.
Chaz, finale.
Oh, we're gonna beat Odyssey. We're gonna do it. We're gonna beat it. We're gonna get it. You'll see. There's like nothing left.
What else is there? I think that's all the news I have. Is there any other news you have?
No, if folks haven't seen the Nintendo Museum vlog, it's out. It's
Okay.
it's 20 minutes of just,
The museum.
joy. It's fun. And I think that's it. I've just been trying to get all the VODs out, and Extra Life is rolling right along. Extra Life comes out basically every night at 9 p.m. on the VOD channel. So all sorts of stuff is happening. That's it, I guess.
Okay.
I'm working on the next vlogs, but time.
Okay. We went to the Morning Times today, which is where the bike art show is going on, and that's where the bike painting I did is currently. That was fun.
Yeah.
So, it was nice to see that on the wall. It was a really pretty brick wall. Is there anything else you had to say?
No.
Okay. I was just going to talk a short story about the ride I did this weekend. I did a ride this weekend with someone who was visiting a friend of mine, a bike friend of mine. And his goal is to ride 50 miles in 50 states because he turned 50. And we got a group of like 20 of us together to ride. And we rode out to a town outside of Raleigh, and we were eating at a cafe outside, and there was a farmer's market going on. So me and some of my friends walked to the farmer's market, and we thought we heard a car backfire. And we're like, and I jumped because I jump easy. And when we got back to where all the bikes were, one of the bikes, it was a tubeless tire setup, and the latex had exploded everywhere, all over my bike. So that was fun, and my friends were sweethearts and cleaned it up for me. And I mean, when I say cleaned it up, they cleaned every square inch of my bike. Like, even on the chain, because it was on the chain, and they cleaned, like, the whole, like, back cassette where the chain goes to change gears. And I was like, dude, I'm not going to be licking the chain. Like, I'm okay. It's not anywhere close to my body. And he's like, I know, but I'm making sure it's okay. I was like, you're such a sweetheart. So that was fun. I shouldn't have washed your bike the other day, Vagabond says. I literally washed my bike on Friday, and then that happened on Saturday. And I was like, Did her bike friends wash it? They wiped it down. They did not wash it. We were 30 miles outside of Raleigh. And then yesterday there was a charity thing for a food pantry in Raleigh. And because of how that went, I decided to take my old bike. So I took my Trek, my old road bike that I first bought, and took that out. I put flat pedals on it because we were like jumping on and off our bikes doing stuff. And I didn't want to deal with my clipless shoes jumping on and off a bike all day. So I took my other bike out yesterday. Old bike got to have fun. I did a little maintenance on her, made sure the tires were set, chain was set, put flat pedals on, did a few things. Yeah.
Good work.
Thanks. All right. Is anyone streaming?
It's possible.
Twitch. MC is... I don't think I've gotten to raid MC in a while. MC's playing Hyrule Warriors. So...
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does sound familiar. Do we have a raid message for MC?
Probably.
Best doggo missile. Okay, we'll do that. All right, everyone. Go tell MC best doggo. And I will see you all in the morning for breakfast stream. Have a good night. Mouse. I've never played this game.
I don't know if that's the first one or Age of Calamity.
I don't know which one this was.
It's the new one. Is the new one Age of Calamity, or the new one's a completely different game? I think there's a third one now. Age of Imprisonment. Okay, yeah, we don't have that one. We bought one of them today.
There's a lot happening in this game.
Yeah. Did you ever play Dynasty Warriors?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, the GameStop's doing their buy two get one free sale, and I was like, if that's going on now, this would be a perfect time to pick up Ghost of Yotei, because I know Matt wants to play it, and like, I looked at all the Black Friday sales to see if it was going to be on sale, and it's not. And I was like, cool. Well, if we do a buy two get one free, we could, pick up Ghost of Yotei. So we went to a GameStop, and they did have a used copy of Yotei, so we got that. And something. What did we get? Oh, we got that and Hyrule Warriors and Detective Pikachu Returns.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. The hard part was that like Yotei is still a pretty expensive game because it only just came out, and I was looking through the Switch games to find any games that were like somewhat equivalent in price, and I couldn't because there wasn't anything. And I was like, well, dang. But I was happy to find a used copy of Yotei, so...
Yeah.
That you'll be all set when you beat Ghost Trick in 6 months from now. You'll be ready to start Yotei, and they'll be like, Ghost of...
Enoshima.
Enoshima. Some new ghost. It'll be a new ghost time. You're only going to play games that have ghosts in the title for the rest of your life.
No, that's not happening.
You sure?
All right, everyone. Thanks for being here and helping me forget all about weapons. And
you know what? I was thinking about it. I think I know.
I will see you all in the morning for breakfast stream.
I think I know why you're a little on edge. At the end of every movie we watch, you immediately pull up IMDb, like behind the scenes and
the trivia.
You love that, and that helps you decompress from a film. And instead, you went straight to work.
I did.
So now you have to like read about the movie, and then you'll feel better.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There was a few jump scares. I did not like that.
Well, the whole movie was tense.
Yeah, it was. I did not like that.
Well, I mean, it's got it is a horror film. It is.
All right. We'll see you in the morning, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.